Another case solved. Yeah, but there was an easier way. Sorrel, detectives always try to solve the cases they're assigned by their own way. It's what separates detectives apart. If you call me Sorrel one more time... Hold that thought, I'm getting a call. Walter and Sorrel Detective Agency, how can we help you?
Yes, hello? My name is Charles, and I would like to report a crime.
Alright, what kind of crime?
Murder.
A murder? What?
Yes, late last night. I heard a gunshot. When I went over to see what had happened, I saw my neighbor, dead on the ground.
Well, that sounds like our kind of case. When shall we come over?
Tonight, if possible. I'll send the rest of the information to your partner's email.
So, Sorrel, are you ready for your first murder case? You go ahead. I'll catch up. Eve, you there?
Right here, darling.
Why do you sound upset?
I thought you'd put the pills in both of their drinks, not just Tony's. I told Dr. Stone that we took care of them both.
I know. I already told Dr. Stone the situation.
Are you sure this next plan will work?
It has to. Once Walter is in position, I'll give you the signal to... You have the information of where we're going. Yes, sir. 1920 Edgewater Street. Alright, then let's go. There's detective work to be done.
Alright, it's done. Now give her back.
Relax, Mr. Charles. You set the scene of the crime for the two. Your child is in no danger. Go check the pool.
Oh, my sweet Lapis. Dr. Stone, you're the most vile, corrupt, and twisted person I know.
Oh, Mr. Charles. You also forgot insane, shameful, and heartless.
Now what? Splendid. Well, what did our client say this case was reported for? Murder? And what did our client hear before coming over? A gunshot? So, it's likely that our client's neighbor was murdered by a gun. Well, yeah, but we already knew that. Indeed. So all we need now is... come on, Sorrel, you know this. All we need now is... evidence? I've taught you well. Now remember, we just have to figure out how our victim died, not who killed them. Alright, well, what about this gun? Well, that's a good place to start. What type is it? I mean, it's just a pistol. It also has a silencer on it. Oh, well, then we can't use that. What? Why not? Well, you said it yourself. It has a silencer on it. So? If there's a silencer on it, then how would our client have heard the gunshot? Well, fine. What about this broken glass on the floor? Sorrel, the victim was shot, not stabbed. I know, but what if the victim was stabbed first and then shot? How do you know that someone didn't just knock it down from the table? The flooring is carpet, so it's kind of unlikely that the glass would break in this way. Is there any blood on the glass? No. Then it must have dropped from the table. Are you sure we're doing this right? Sorrel, I'm the detective and you're the assistant. I know what I'm doing. Alright. What about this knife? Sorrel. No, really. This knife has blood on it. If I were to guess, the victim was sitting down when the murderer came in and stabbed them. Oh, I think I understand where you're going with this. The murderer used the knife to stun the victim. Then the victim tried to use their own gun, the one with the silencer on it, which was next to the glass bottle, breaking on the table, not the floor. The murderer then shot the victim, causing our client to come over and check on him. And the murderer left the scene. I'll go and inform our client. Sounds good. Alright. Zeta, are you in position?
All set.
Alright. I'll let you know when he's in position. Now. Well done. You killed me.
What?
What?
Congratulations, Ross and Zeta. For generations, my family has been running this organization. First my grandfather, then my father, and now me. Much has changed, but one thing hasn't. Our mission. This agency was created to solve mysteries and bring justice to the people around them. Justice for the voiceless, the nameless, the helpless. Many have questioned our methods, calling us reckless, drunk with power. I believe the agency's stellar reputation squashes any of this uninformed criticism. What we are doing here is beyond you or me. We are in the service of humanity. Without our tireless struggles, the rights and freedoms of the meek would be trampled on and consumed. We cannot let that happen. You cannot let that happen.
Who are you?
That's Dr. Stone.
What?
You've never met her in person.
No, I only talked to her over the phone. She sounds different in person.
I used a voice changer when we talked. Can't be too careful.
Then, what about Walter? Well, that's easy to explain. We replaced your bullets with paintballs instead.
Right, but you had no pulse.
On my way to the kitchen, I took a small stress ball and pressed it under the pit of my arm, causing less blood to flow to my wrist, making it harder to read your pulse. Impressive, but that still doesn't explain why you're here.
This was all to test you on your loyalty.
What?
Indeed, and I'm happy to announce that the results are in. Setup, you have proved yourself with not only taking out your assigned target, but also assisting Ross with his. You passed, Seta, or should I say, Agent Eve. Welcome to the agency. Ross?
Yes, Dr. Stone.
You got emotionally attached to your target. While you may have helped with Zeta's target, that still doesn't excuse you from your duties.
I understand, ma'am.
However, you never backed down from the challenge. Even though you didn't eliminate your target the first time, you immediately informed me and came up with a new plan. You proved that you are willing to do anything to reach your goal, and for that, I want to give you another chance.
Yes, ma'am. I won't let you down.
I know you won't. Agent Prescott, presume that you will be training our rookie?
Yes, ma'am. Wait, your real name is Prescott? If a detective is ever captured, then they use their detective name. If you wanted to be a real detective, I would have known that. I know.
Overall, Zeta passed. Congratulations. Ross, we still need to work with you. And improve your skills.
Thank you, ma'am. It was a pleasure. What about my father?
Well, you see, your father...
I've got it from here, Agent Prescott. 5 months ago, we sent your father to northern Italy for a case.
Where is my father? Dad?
My dearest angel, I wish I could have seen you once more in this lifetime, if only to give you a hug. I'm leaving for Italy in the morning, and I don't know what to expect. I'm being sent in with little information and no backup. This is the first time I've ever had a bad feeling about a mission, and I want to clear my conscience before I go. Not long ago, I began to question the motivations of my agency. Fearing their intentions were not as they described, I saw no way out, so I became a double agent, hoping to somehow be able to sabotage some of the master plan and make amends for my wrongdoings. My greatest fear now is that they've caught on and that I'm walking into a trap. I've done a lot of bad things in this world, much of which I am now ashamed of. But the one thing I have in this world that I am most proud of is you. You deserved a better father than I could ever have been. And I'm so sorry about that. Please believe that I did the best I could to raise you and keep you safe. I hope to meet you again in heaven, your loving father, always.
No. He can't be. This is all part of the test. No. He can't be. He can't be.
I'm sorry. You're dismissed.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, and Ross, we'll start your training in the following weeks.
I wish we didn't have to tell her.
She had to know the truth.
Hey. You want to talk about it?
Not really.
Do you want to stay here for a while?
I'd like that.
I'm not the best when it comes to this type of thing.
Me neither.
You know, I was your father's partner. He taught me everything I know. And whenever I was feeling down, he always told me something I'll never forget. The world will always change, but there's one thing that doesn't. You have to keep breathing to keep going. I know this is tough, but we just have to keep breathing.
Thank you. I just wish he could see me now.
He'd be proud. Well, are you ready to start your training, Sorrel? Yeah. You gonna be okay?
Yeah, you go ahead. I'll catch up.
Just know that I'm always here for you. By the way, nice shot, Zeta. I was expecting a shot in the arm, but the head.
Oh yeah, thank you. And sorry.
Don't be. You had to do what you had to do. Please never do that again. That was the most stressful thing I had to do, next to lying to Zeta.
Next time, let me know right away when you switch the pills to sleeping pills.
Yeah, that wasn't fun. Although I did learn a lot about poker.
Yeah, we never did finish that game.
Right. Speaking of unfinished business, your father was always one on keeping secrets.
What is this?
Before his mission to northern Italy, your father gave me this. I'm not sure what it meant, but he said that you would understand.
I know what this is.
Zeta? You doing okay?
I know what this is! Here.
A key?
I don't even know what for.
Any ideas, Walter? Well, it's a stretch, but... well, it doesn't even matter. We can't get there on foot. We need a pilot. Actually, I think we know just the pilot.
Rose's Air Service. We get you there because we care. How can I help you?
Rose, it's me, Ross.
Ross, how are you?
I'm good. Listen, it's a long story, but...
Hey, Rose.
Eve, how are you?
long story short, we found a key and need to go to... where? Oregon. Oregon.
Actually, you're in luck. I'll be flying over there to take some photos in the air and visit my family. I'd love to fly you three.
That sounds grand.
I'll warm up the plane.
I'll grab my notes.
I'll get snacks.
I'll, hold the key. Wait up, Walter.
father's old cabin.
His old office. It's still here.
My father went here to work on his studies.
So, ready to get to work? You mean this is our new office?
If you two don't mind, could I join?
Well, it is your father's cabin.
Thank you.
Welcome to the team.
Everyone say detectives!
Detectives!
Again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies drive the dark clouds far away. So will you please say hello to the folks that I know? Tell them I won't be long. They'll be happy to know that as you saw me go, I was singing this song. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again.